Is that me? I'm Brindle? Well, ugh. Late chat. Oh yes, I love 2009. (2009). Ugh. I have to wait for the tablet to charge too. Jeez. Yeah, the tablet where I usually watch your stream, so I have different devices. It is completely out of battery, so I'm charging it now. Yeah, it's supposed to charge. I don't know. But it's completely not charged, so I'm gonna use my phone to watch you. Fighting the funny man and probably losing. Good title. Yeah. Yes. Attempt to fight the funny man. I must say, good luck. Yeah. Just like there's one thing I'm gonna hold off on saying until you see it. Okay, so when you met Spamton in the dumpster, he said to find him again in the trash. So go to the teleporter door, and it should be just trash zone. So that's pretty straightforward. I think I remember where he is off the top of my head. I'll see. Okay, trash zone. So just wander around, and I'll try to help out here. Go all the way to the left. I think. I'm willing to take any backseat gaming from anyone else too, because I don't super remember where to go, but I think it's to the left. Yeah, there's an entrance there. Oh, yep, that's it. He said to come alone. Of course. Yep, give me a sec.
The funny man. Say that 5 times fast. It's a PDF file and a picture of Slade, and it says know the difference.
Know the difference. The PDF file.
Uncomfortable.
Talk about uncomfortable. Thanks, Susie.
Trash. Trash. I love trash.
Oh boy, I do love trash.
Trash. Yum, trash. H. Kromer.
Oh gosh. Sounds pretty criminal.
I will say I've never seen a shopping menu in a game that does this before, so props to Toby. Yeah, yeah, like
And
quickly.
And they do change. Like, if you press buy on the lowest price, you will buy it for the price that you selected.
Yeah, it is timing based. No, it's timing based. If you catch it when it's low, you can get it for low.
Yeah.
It looks like you have 29 Kromer.
Oh dear.
What is Kromer?
It's Kromer's whatever you want it to be, baby.
Just hit yes and see what happens.
Money? No.
Just hit. Yeah.
He wanted you to transmit all your money?
Money, no. It just says money, no.
Oof.
Even the menu is a game. Right. Yeah. That's the ticket.
That's the ticket. Cha-cha.
Cha-cha. Watch you so close.
I like how
The
what
lowest
you were
I've
supposed
seen
to his
anything
response
get is
to
in the
off by like 3
60s.
digits.
Oh, 1 Kromer.
One singular Kromer.
Wait, you got the KeyGen for 1? That's awesome.
Jeez. Looks like she pulled a pro gamer move there.
Pro gamer move. A peanut butter gamer.
A peanut butter gamer.
Sponge. Yeah, I don't know how they said I don't know how they want you to read his dialogue. In what inflection?
Oh no. Can't say that word.
Yeah, don't say that 5 times fast.
Don't say that. Tungadero.
I don't.
Hyperlink blocks.
I can't find anything that says what a Kungadero is.
It's like, sir, I'm afraid that is not in,
Hey, what's
the
up?
dictionary. Sir, that is not a word.
I'm about to lose internet for a little while. Just so you know. Yeah, my roommate has to reset the breaker. Yep.
No. I'm pretty sure that means devil.
That's a big one.
Oh, big one. Oof. A few Baltimore.
Ah.
I don't like that.
Well, some of these are true. You don't need men, women, and children at half price. But
Well, maybe if I could live a little. Like. Yeah. Yeah, that's kind of weird. It shouldn't be yellow.
I feel bad for this deranged marionette of a man.
You said it. Fear. I'm with Susie on this one.
You'd think Susie learned that he's absolutely going to be tattled on. Like, everybody tattles on Susie.
When you're that kid, TM. We have reformed her overnight. He said mansion basement. Let's see, I think this is just kind of like first floor, and then you have a couple of shortcuts that I don't remember where they go, but one of them should probably take you there pretty quickly. Okay, I don't think this is it, yeah. I think you're looking for it was something some room to the right that was blocked off by like an electrical laser type fence. So you're looking for something like that, I think. Or maybe I'm thinking too early. Oh, maybe this is it. Is that it? Is that it? Okay, look at the fence. Like, interact with the fence.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Can you break the statues?
No, you can't break them, to my knowledge.
Darn.
They're thinking too hard. Don't disturb them. There it is. Okay. Basement floor 1. Yeah. For 1 Kromer, and you don't want to mess that up.
Huh.
Just because you needed to spend time with Noelle, but now you're like actually alone, which is really eerie. Like you don't know what you're getting into.
Hello.
What's up, bro? Sus.
Sus are us.
Sus are us. Half off. Half off sus.
You know, they've got like a limited palette and everything going on, but the textures are surprisingly vivid.
Yeah, I friggin' love just the art direction of all of these games.
Yeah. Toby have good art direction.
The box did nothing.
Are those supposed to be moths instead of particle effects, or?
It might be mobs.
Dark.
dollars. Freaking neato.
Moss.
They ate all the other dark dollars.
Anyway, how hot has it been getting over there? It's really hot here.
Chilly.
Yeah. Kind of the same over here. It was like pretty chilly for several days, and then like 3 days ago it's just been like 80 degrees, 90 degrees, 80 degrees. So I'm sitting here with the fan on. Forms field.
Forms field.
I forgot about the whole getting to Spamton thing. Because yeah, this right here is not easy.
So this BS here. This is, you're not even at the secret boss yet. So
Yep.
you're not even at the boss yet, and this is the part where I'm like, good luck. This is what I've been foreshadowing this whole time. Legit, Beastbird did this part for me because I couldn't get through it. Oh.
Yep. And I would like Big Brother it up or whatever you want to call it if I were there, but I'm not.
Yeah. Yeah, like it's something
definitely doable. Just watch
like,
the patterns.
Yeah, just watch the pattern.
And then you're like, oops, I'm dead.
It's like, oh crap, there's hazards out here that try to kill you.
There you go. Now you're getting it.
Oh.
Yeah, you did way better that time. But yeah, legit, like this part.
But you're getting the idea.
So much. And I was like, BF, can you do it for me? This is hard.
Hard.
And then I did the. That's when he was visiting. That's when brother and BF were here, physically visiting, and while you were at work, we're like, yeah, let's finish Deltarune, so that way they could like watch me do it. And like, I get really nervous when people are watching me and I can't perform as well.
Perform.
Like, I probably could have gotten it on my own eventually, but I was just so flustered. I'm like, can you guys do it for me? So like, I had one of them like after enough tries where I'm like, yeah, I'm good with the boss. Then I was like, okay, when do you guys take over? It's your turn.
Yeah, is your HP and everything just fixed in this game?
I think so. Like,
You
there
can't
might
just be
be
like,
like,
I'm leveled up really hard, so I could have more HP.
yeah, I don't know. I don't know Deltarune nearly as well as I know Undertale.
Yeah.
Especially Deltarune Chapter 2, because there's so many like weird things they did with this one that I'm not gonna delve into right now because it's still like technically spoilers at this point. Because
Yeah.
that's how much like
I was really turned off from how like the Undertale was all about choices, and then Deltarune opens up with like, we're ripping the choices out of your hands. The choices don't matter. We're going to say that in dialogue.
yeah, that is in dialogue in chapter
and
1.
there's
Like,
no way to level, even if you attack, there's no way to level your character.
yeah, there's no way to
Feels
level.
wrong.
Yeah, it will. So what I think is interesting about that now that we have chapter 2, because I've already told Aki there's something in this game that is nicknamed the Weird Route, and I'll have her find out what that is later. But all you need to know is that there's something in this game called the Weird Route, and
Okay.
I mean, you know what it is, but
I
people
don't know if I would call it the Weird Route. I guess I when I looked online, there actually were like 8 names for it, so I guess that would be
Yeah, there's like 8 different names for it, but Weird Route is one of them. So that's just what I'm gonna call it, because everybody else who's already.
I guess that's the least spoilerly way to say it.
Yeah, it's the least spoilerly way to say it, which is why I'm saying that, because I don't want to.
The Helix.
Yeah. Ooh. Yeah, I don't
She
want
did
to
it.
know what it is.
Aki!
Nice. Very nice.
Nice.
But yeah, basically, oh, you're not entering the battle yet. You have to go all the way back to Spamton's shop. Save. Yep. just go find Spamton again.
Yeah, imagine dying to one of the things coming out of the wall right there.
No.
Oh, we made it up.
Oh yeah, this way.
The good old tricks. What this way do?
What this way do?
What that train track do?
Have there been any trains, or is it just all cars?
It's all been like bumper cars, like little roller coasters. Yeah, that's not ominous at all.
Oh.
What the hecky?
What the heck is happening here?
All will be made clear in due time.
I don't know. It looks like some sort of puppet with the vines, like it's hanging from the vines.
I mean, yeah, that's definitely not a mistake on that part.
Yeah, I didn't even think about that, but that is pretty cool.
I mean, Spamton does have a puppet face. Like, he's got a puppet hinged jaw situation going on. And I'm not really sure what the symbolism is on that. So, like...
I don't know either, other than him going, Jeff, Dunham.
Gosh dang it.
Maybe,
I'm like, okay, I get it.
maybe
He's a
it's
puppet,
tied in
but...
with...
Oh, gosh.
There's an Elden Ring boss that my roommate likes to call Jeff Dunham. Because in phase two, he grafts a dragon head onto his arm where his arm used to be, and then he can do dragon breath attacks out of his arm, and it's just like Jeff Dunham.
I can't believe this.
Yeah.
8th grade is coming back to me.
I forgot about this. He just has anime girl eyes, straight up.
He's just certified soft boy.
Oh god, they take their eyes off.
Take your eyes off.
I can't take my
They're
eyes.
terrifying.
Yeah. Yeah, you're freaking
don't
girly
I know
boy
it.
and your boy girl. What was that line that what's his face said again? He's just like, you boys or girls.
Oh yeah, Lancer is like, you boys or girls better watch out. Like, yeah, this is the Deltarune cast.
That's such a funny line.
That's really funny.
Yep.
Trash zone. Going to the trash zone.
Did either of you watch far enough into Rick and Morty to know that character that goes, trash, yum yum trash?
No, that doesn't
He's like
sound familiar.
He's like my favorite.
Oh, I mean, I have a lot of favorites.
Yeah, he's so funny.
Oh. And watch,
So
his eyes are gonna go dead, and he's
are
gonna.
you ready to get yourself some hyperlink blocks?
I know I am. Yeah, that's pretty obvious.
Uh-huh.
This whole thing is like
I mean,
hilarious.
right now you could stop now and you just have Spamton on a disc in your pocket.
You just have Spamton in your pocket. Maybe I don't want him in the pocket.
You can throw him back in the trash zone.
Yeah, just like, can I discard this item?
I'm trashing the trash can.
I want to find out, like, can you legit discard Spamton?
That would be funny.
Like, I have not heard of such a thing, but I basically know everything about this game because I watch a lot of Two Left Thumbs on YouTube. Oh boy.
Oh, hyperlink blocks.
Oh, hyperlink blocked. He's got the two.
Last chance to back out.
The game should ask you, do you think this is a good idea?
It's like, of course not.
Hyperlink blocked. Always one's cute. Big shot.
Oh. Is he going to eat you?
No.
If possible.
Fear.
That's your chance to be a big shot. Be a big shot. They spelled lying really weird.
Mm-hmm.
It's yellow. That's how you know you're getting a new game type or whatever. Press Z.
Oh god. Alright, good luck.
There we go.
This is the guy everyone draws fan art of, right? He's terrifying.
Yep. The fandom
Yep.
is
And that means sexy.
I mean, oh, you know Tumblr is thirsting for the funny meme man.
Yeah.
Tumblr is weird, and they get made fun of all the time by themselves.
Yeah.
They are very self-aware.
The app description has a little hillside affectionate label. Tumblr, I saw that their app, I don't know if it's still that way, but for a while it had in its description hell site with the parentheses affectionate.
Yeah. Tumblr, hell site, affectionate. Twitter, hell site, derogatory.
Mm-hmm.
That is a very important part of Tumblr culture. Yeah, but I remembered to unplug the Xbox controller, so at least that'll be a little easier. You're welcome. Hooray!
She doesn't play with controller.
Well, if I have the controller plugged in, then it changes what displays on the screen. Like, oh, press X on your controller to do this.
I know,
Like,
but she
what
doesn't
does that
want
mean?
the controller.
Well, we don't play Undertale with a controller because we're not weirdos.
What's weird about playing a video game with a controller?
It's not weird, but for Undertale, it feels very weird.
I just like my controller.
I also
The only
like
time I ever play Undertale with keyboard is if I'm too lazy to like key it up and find my controller and plug it in. You
Yeah.
can definitely play it with the keyboard, but
Yeah, it just feels unnatural with a Toby Fox thing to me.
let's see. Butt juice.
Heck. Tell me more about the screams, Mr. G. Spamton. What does the G stand for, anyway? It stands for gamer.
Yeah, this is where some Cuphead experience under your belt would have been helpful. Because Cuphead has side-scrolling levels like that too, the flying shooting levels.
I have a light.
Yeah.
But we do have Cuphead. It's on our Switch. So that is completely an option to do.
Also, you could play Cuphead on Steam, because I have it.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, sometimes it's fun to just peruse my library, because my library is connected to your library, and then see what you have, and then I can install it.
Yeah. Also, I know you've got a lot of games like this, and still love to see all play sequel.
Well, your voice really cut out on that one.
I have no idea what you were saying.
Oh yeah, Everhood. I do plan on. I do plan on playing Everhood on stream, and I'm just gonna start over from the beginning because I don't remember anything, and I'll just like freaking go.
Yeah. I just recommend turning up the difficulty as high as you can like handle it.
Yeah.
Definitely
so
turn
when I was playing it, I had it on
something.
So I'm willing to have it on hard again. But towards the end of where I was,
turn it up as high as you can put up with it.
Yeah, the difficulty spike was getting really rough, and I was thinking about turning it down because I can turn it down whenever.
Yeah, in the late game, I started turning it down to normal because it does get ridiculous.
But for every boss I did beat, I did do it on hard.
That's cool.
So yeah, I was like, you know what? I think I can handle something a little more difficult than that. Let's freaking go. I want to test the limits of.
Yeah. If you're new to Everhood, I recommend like starting on the highest difficulty and then like turning it down one at a time until you can handle it, and then reasonable. Until it feels reasonable, so that and then play it on that.
Yeah, I can do that.
I don't think it would be super fun to like first try every boss.
Yeah, that makes sense. Though I did die at the tutorial multiple times, so there's that.
Well, yeah, but it's getting used to the game.
Yeah. But yeah, Everhood is on my list to do, and I'm like, oh, well, I'm doing streaming now, so that's just on my list of things to stream. Yeah. And then more people might discover Everhood, so...
Yep. All you gotta do is big. Guys, are you ready to watch Odd Ones Out and Aaron Hansen like fight each other in the ring?
Yes.
In Seattle, I guess, and you can watch on Twitch or something for like $25 a ticket. But then hopefully there'll be a VOD that you can watch for free later. Hopefully.
Yeah.
Yeah. iDubbbz is setting up a YouTuber boxing tournament, and there's like a whole bunch of people involved.
I can't say that sounds like a very good idea.
Well, yes, except iDubbbz. No, it's cool because iDubbbz is taking this very seriously, and everyone involved is getting professional coaching before they start.
Oh, good.
Oh,
good.
No.
Because iDubbbz is like, I can't stress this enough. Boxing is a scary, dangerous sport, so I'm taking
people
this
get
very
concussions
seriously.
like all the time.
Yeah, it's dangerous stuff. So he's taking it very seriously, and they're going to be doing it right. So.
Hey.
Magic.
Thoroughly
oh my gosh, this move.
I mean, every single attack.
I know, but that move in particular, I usually take a crap ton of damage to.
It's like, no, please. Please be gentle, senpai.
Yeah, that move I usually just tank. Please.
Yeah, I have to admit, I am not super into this weird pseudo-religious thing he has going on of seeking ascension with his weird devil wings.
Yep. Oh boy, I can't wait to ask a YouTuber what it means.
Ask a YouTuber what it means. I mostly know what it means. He doesn't want to become a real boy.
It's very Pinocchio.
It's very Pinocchio, yeah.
I mean, he's got the nose for it, but...
Imagine if that thing escaped the dark world and he's a real boy. How scary would that be?
Why would you say that?
I'm saying it.
Oh.
Spamton reaches out of the TV and points at you.
Just point.
Introvert party, unsay that thing right now.
Put that thing back where it came from, or so help me. So help me. Why? Yeah, this move is kind of, yeah.
Hey.
Yeah, it's easy to take a crap ton of damage from this move too. It's gotta be butt juiced. Yeah, did you load up on like all of the best healing items and stuff you could find before you came in here? Yeah, I made sure to go, like, after I found out how hard this was, I really went out of my way to, like, make sure I had maxed out inventory for healing, and, like, all the best ones I could find. My buddy Jeff says he beat this thing on first try, but he probably actively plays Galaga games.
Yeesh.
Like, I don't play games in this style too much.
Woo! You're doing great, sweetie.
You're just focused, that's all.
Anyway, did you want a slight gameplay tip? So there's some options you can do in the fight that give you some upgrades. I don't remember which part of the menu that's on. You can buy like shields, or you can buy faster charge shots. And I think the shields are like really good because they just let you tank. Yeah, I think I found that the shields were pretty good. I'm not exactly sure how good they really were, but they seemed like they were helping a lot. Whereas like the faster charge shot thing, maybe that's like really good, but I kind of undervalued it. I didn't really like it because I feel like you can already charge pretty quick. That's another thing in general though, is you're going to want a charge shot in this fight so that you can take out like a row of bogeys in a row.
You know, you got to do the big shot.
Yeah, do the big shot so that you can hit 4 in a row and stuff, so you don't have to like mash.
Yeah, meanwhile, one of my favorite things about this fight is that there's a bug where you can attack really, really hard if you do like the keystrokes right. And Toby Fox, instead of patching that out, added a hard mode if you use it on purpose.
That's so cool.
Yeah, instead of being like, oh, oops, that's a bug, you're not supposed to do that. He's like, he programmed it so Spamton will have even like slightly different dialogue too, in response to you attacking harder. He's like,
He's a gamer. He doesn't patch out exploits. He just leans into it.
Yeah, he leaned into the exploit that was there by accident.
That's very, very cool. And you can still use the help in this fight too, right?
Yeah. I know, right? And fear.
And fear. Fear the fox.
Fear is very important.
I don't need to be respected, I need to be feared.
Yeah, so against that move in particular, if you had done like shard shots on each row, you would have cleared it out a lot faster. Yeah. One of those things where, like, if you played long enough, you could probably get it, so you would just remember all of the moves, but... And that's what Cuphead is, basically. It's just like, it's not that Cuphead is hard, it's just that, like, you just have to play it until you remember everything. Yeah, I think it's good enough. Yeah. And I didn't have high hopes for the gameplay of Cuphead when I saw it, because it just looks like a Mega or a Contra, like... And then I played it, and it's so freaking well designed and fun that I was just like, I am loving this. This is like the best game of this genre. It is the best game of that genre I've ever played. It's like just well designed and creative fun.
Like the gameplay feels really tight. Not to say I'm good at it. I'm really bad at those styles of games, but like it feels correct.
Also keep in mind that game has co-op if you both wanted to stream it at the same time.
Yeah, we could potentially, but we do have to be concerned with, we would both have to pick up the slack harder because that means the bosses have twice as much HP to compensate for 2 players.
Sure.
So, you know,
yeah, but you're also dishing out twice as much damage, so it evens out.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, definitely do that. I think in general, like in theory, it should be easier, right? Because when there's 2 of you, you can infinitely resurrect each other. There's like no limit to the amount of times you can do that.
Really good at fighting each other.
Like in single player, it's just 3 hits and you're done. But in 2 player, it's 3 hits for each of you, but there's no limit to the amount of times you can res each other, which seems really broken. So I feel like 2 player is probably the way to go.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but speaking of how pretty Cuphead is, again, like, I was complaining about the Cuphead Netflix show the other day, and I'm like, oh, it's just so painfully digital, and blah, 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 about the animation, and how much I think it sucks, and stuff like that, because I'm a person on the internet, and I have an opinion. And then, after I finished watching the whole Cuphead show, at least all that's on Netflix so far, which is just the 10 episodes, I went to Twitch and just looked up the Cuphead category, and started watching some people play it, and I'm like, oh... Cuphead is such a pretty game.
It's so pretty.
It was so worth those 80 firstborns. I'll say it again.
It was so worth the actual hand-drawn frame-by-frame.
It's so freaking
however much time and budget that game took to make, it was totally worth it.
Like, wow. It is still a marvel to watch.
Yeah.
Good for you. He wants you to have the pipis. Peepis. Peepis. Yeah, I don't know what the eggs mean.
But yeah, I recommend watching iDubbbz's video about the boxing thing, how seriously he's taking it, that I left in the chat.
Oh, okay, cool.
It just is really admirable, like how much he points out, like how much mainstream influencer boxers don't take the sport seriously, and he just points it out. and then he talks about how seriously that he intends on taking it. And I'm like, you know what? Good for you, man. You're a cool, reasonable adult.
I know.
Yeah,
I mean,
he's a cool, reasonable adult. And
duality
like,
of man.
some of the things he talks about is just like acting like adults when they do it, because like a lot of the influencer boxer stuff, like Jake Paul and crap, are all like, you know, they make fake bets with each other, like, oh, if you lose, you got to get a tattoo that says I love Jake Paul, but if I lose, I have to get a tattoo that says I love you. And they do that for drama. Neither of them are actually going to get the tattoo. And like, so they just make up fake beef, and it's just embarrassing. It's just like, you guys are acting like children. Act like adults. And so
they're doing like a K-pop thing instead of.
Like, IDubbbz is like, I can't stress this enough, but everybody in my tournament is going to act like an adult. There's not going to be fake beef. There's not going to be fake bets. It's all just going to be, you know, just a sport.
Yeah, just a sport. Just let it be a sport.
Just a sport. I don't know if he's going to pair men with women in the tournament. I feel like maybe he shouldn't do that, but who knows?
Yeah, that's a good to know. Yeah, if it's anything like strength-based,
reach is a really big deal in boxing, as I understand it, and men tend to be taller than women.
Yeah,
so.
boxing has weight categories, so I don't know if he's just going to ignore a weight category. I feel like he shouldn't ignore that if he's taking it as seriously as he says he is. But, you know, there's a variety of sizes of people that are in his tournament, because you've got like little twinks like Odd Ones Out and IDubbbz himself, and then you have the epic mealtime guy. So yeah, well, IDubbbz is kind of tricky. Although IDubbbz has been training, IDubbbz like gained a bunch of weight from all his muscle mass while he was training, so he's not exactly swanky either anymore.
Yeah, so he's like jacked now.
Oh yeah, and then Aaron Hansen tried to get jacked, but I don't know if he ever got there. Do you remember that? That was kind of the arc in Game Grumps history. What did you say?
Boy, howdy, boy. Slim Thick boy got me quaking.
Slim Thick.
What does that mean?
Comment on each of their videos. And muscly at the same time.
Slim Thick.
Slim Thick boy got me quaking.
Isn't that just hunk?
I don't know, but like, it was just a comment he brought up. He's like, normally I don't talk about comments, but this one had me crying for 15 minutes, so.
Just someone wrote Slim Thick got me quaking, though.
Yeah, they're talking about Aaron.
Yeah. That's pretty funny.
From a video, or that was a comment on like one of their calendar photos, because they were doing these calendar photo shoots for a while. One of the photos was like him and Ross and Barry and like maybe a couple other guys like dressed in Japanese school uniforms that are like way too small for them. And the picture of Aaron is like he's halfway into the shirt, like he doesn't have it all the way on. He looks like he's struggling to get it on because it's so small. So you can see his entire stomach in that shot, and it looks like he's got like fat for days and also a six-pack at the same time. It's
so like an authentic type Viking build.
He's just I like my men with a little meat.
There was never any audience.
I mean, if this was Paper Mario, you would see that the audience got eaten by a giant dragon.
Oh yeah, Paper Mario was kind of dark though.
Yeah,
Paper Mario legit kind of dark though.
It's like Paper Mario will show
The
the
dragon just eats the audience.
Makes Paper Mario really cool.
I'm like 15 playing that game. I'm like, I don't know how to feel about this.
Yeah,
Doesn't seem right.
Also that same boss fight had the dragon asking you to sniff their feet.
Yeah, it did. It really did have that.
Yeah,
I forgot.
Hooktail's like low on HP, and she's like,
and in the Hail Mary, she's like, smell my feet.
And now me at like, or no, she's like, I'm sorry for all of the terrorizing of the peasants below that I've done. Please sniff my feet as an apology. And if you do it, like, she attacks you, of course. So it's like a choice. Yeah,
because it was a bait.
It's just a bait, but like me as an adult now, I'm like, this should not be in the game. Back in the early 2000s when that game came out for the GameCube.
Or back when that game was localized, because I don't know if she says to smell her feet in the Japanese.
That's a good question.
Version.
I don't know.
That'd be interesting. I might want to replay Thousand Year Door, but with like a straight up translation instead of a localization. That would be interesting to do.
That'd be interesting.
But also, the other thing that's interesting is playing that game repainted, so there's also that.
I know. I would love to play that on stream, but I know it is not.
It would be super inappropriate, yeah.
It's really bad.
Yeah, that edit is not okay.
Yeah, I mean, something I would consider doing is like recording it and then editing in post some things that should not be shown. But that would take a lot of time because editing is a very time.
You should play Wario World.
Oh, I've definitely considered that.
There's a weirdly high amount of Steven Universe in the textures.
Yeah,
more than anything else.
It's just a high quantity of Steven Universe memes.
Yeah, I remember Wario's like to-do list that's on the sign.
Yeah.
Like, Wario's to-do list sign is edited so that the last step says Shattered from Diamond.
It's so funny.
I was crying when I saw that. It was so funny.
Oh no.
I mean, yeah, the final boss is a big gem thing.
Oh, frick. You're right.
I literally forgot about that, to be honest. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it was a beat 'em up game at its core, but it was like a really fun one. You had just enough moves at your disposal so that it didn't get too old.
Yeah, I should probably play that one sometime. But yeah, I do very much want to play Thousand Year Door on stream, but obviously I think I would want to go for some kind of mod. Obviously not repainted, we discussed that, but some kind of mod just because that is the game I've played the most times in my entire life.
Yeah, maybe some here.
Paper Mario
I don't know if you wanted. I just thought of an idea. If you wanted to play repainted on stream for whatever reason,
yeah,
you could put something covering up the entire text box so that the viewer can never read the text box, and it's just you reading it out loud, and you can just skip over parts.
And I could just
that would save you a lot of time in editing, but then the viewer would never be able to read anything. You just have to be the one reading it.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I don't know if that's a good idea. But I just thought of it.
Yeah, I don't know if that would be a good idea, because I feel like sometimes the text box will be in a different spot on the screen and it could move around.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's just a lot of catches there that I'm gonna consider. Like, oh yeah, sometimes the text box might be on the bottom of the screen instead of the top, depending on the cutscene.
I mean, if you wanted to, you could just delete the VOD after.
Just delete the VOD. Nobody has to know.
Yeah.
No, I don't delete VODs. I edit VODs. I'm currently editing a VOD from a not amazing stream the other night. It's almost done editing, and then I will upload it, and then I will continue finishing up the other VOD. Yeah, but actually that part I'm not editing. because well, I mean,
What were you playing?
Okay, so this is last week when I was playing VR chat, and a feet guy came into the chat.
Oh.
Yep.
I didn't. Do you stream VR chat?
I was like, I'm gonna be experimental. I'm gonna stream VR chat, even though I know that's a terrible idea. And oof. It's not the part I'm editing out or anything, but yeah, there was a feet guy in the chat. If he just came out of the gate and said, show feet, I'd be like, haha, funny me. He did not do that. He was like, does your avatar wear shoes? Does your avatar wear shoes? Can your avatar wear shoes? And I'm like, nope!
Oh, is that what is? You weren't streaming actual VR chat, it was when you were streaming making an avatar?
No. I was streaming VR.
Or you streamed actually in VR chat? Okay.
I was in VR chat. I was wearing my Homura avatar.
I didn't know you could. I didn't know you could stream VR chat.
Oh, of course you can. Lots of people stream VR chat. I watch lots of VR chat streamers.
Well, yeah. Well, I guess you could just stream it on the computer. You don't have to wear the headset.
There's if you're on PC or if you're connected via PC like link cable, then instead of just a photo camera like what you have on Quest, you have a stream camera, which is even nicer and has more features. So I was using my stream camera so I can like really control what the audience sees and stuff. But yeah, like the parts I had to edit out were actually not at all related to feet guy. It's like, oh, well, this person was like swearing on camera a bunch, so basically I turned off the game volume after that so people could only hear me and they can't hear other people around me, but I can hear other people around me. There was another person that kept like flipping off the camera, you know, just little things like that where I'm like, it doesn't matter that much, but I'm gonna edit that out for the YouTube VOD anyway.
VOD.
The VOD. So yeah, most people who stream VR chat are just in a private world and they're just vlogging to the camera. It's just a vlog. But I'm like, but I like to play games, but like none of my friends are online during the day. So I'm like, oh, what do I do? Let's go to a public lobby, which has varying results, including it wasn't bad, but it reminded me, oh yeah, I should never go to a public lobby because some people have avatars that have effects that will interfere with your camera. I'm like, oh yeah.
Yeah.
I can't be going to public
lobbies. On PC, yeah.
On PC. Yeah, if I'm streaming, it has to be PC. So I have no choice there. You can do it, sweetie.
You can do it.
You can do it. So yeah, I will continue streaming VR chat as a category, but I have to have structure before I do it. I can't just go into a blind and make it up as I go. I have to have some sort of structure. I have to have some focus of like, oh, well, if I'm just going to be vlogging, I'll be
take out one body part at a time here.
Yeah, I have to have, like, topics I can talk about. Drink water, you're right.
Yeah. Like if you destroy the nose, for example, he doesn't have nose attacks anymore for the rest of the fight. Like just for that move. That's why I said to, like, for eyes, nose, or mouth, just focus on one. And so every time that attack comes back, it's weaker.
That is helpful.
If you destroy all three, that attack will come up and nothing happens. You just get like a free roll.
Oh, sweet.
A freebie.
A freebie. The Frogger program.
I don't like the negative HP in this game.
The negative. Oh, yeah, it's a little weird. Yeah.
This is like one of the easiest moves to dodge, actually. He also gets hit by you a lot, which is nice. I think you can win by either.
Yeah, I think either is fine. As long as you just like.
Also, the more you blast him during the attacks parts, the more wires you're actually snapping, it doesn't tell you that, but that is happening. You get wire progress from shooting at them. It stays up until it gets taken out, I want to say. Yeah, I feel like it's not up anymore because that quote-unquote easy to dodge move is pretty good at messing up your shields. So your shields are probably gone. I love that line. Die now and I'll throw in 50 bullets for free. That's like my favorite Spamton line.
Die now and I'll put in 50 bullets for free. Press F1 for help.
Oh yeah, you can get help if you haven't already done that. Remember that? Remember the pressing the help button? Anytime, but only once per battle.
Press F1 for help.
But it's like a free heal. Like it doesn't use up a turn, I think.
Yeah, it's a free heal.
Which is quite nice. Also, something to note: if you make your entire team snap wires at once, you net 1% wire snapping, because it's normally 2% per character, but all three snapping together snaps 7%. So you just get to net one. You just get to net 1%.
Very nice.
It's awfully hard to. It's awfully hard to get a win. Yeah, it's definitely hard to get a window where all three can take a turn off doing that. But if it comes up, you net 1%.
That's very good to know. You definitely know a lot more about this battle than I do.
Well, I played it a crap ton, so.
Oh yeah, that's fair.
It probably took me close to 20 tries.
I played it a little bit, and then I was like, "Mom, play it for me."
No, I definitely put some time into this. I never did beat Sans. I could probably beat Sans in about an hour, but I just don't feel like putting the time in because I've already seen the ending, so I don't know why I would.
Yeah, like, oh, why bother? Just to say that you have, if nothing else.
Yeah, but I've kind of waited too long at this point. Like, do I really care about beating Sans in 2022? I don't think so.
Yeah, it's like, what's the incentive at this point?
Yeah, I don't.
What?
Yeah. With freedom, he wants to be free, for he is a puppet, and he has strings on him. He wants there to be no strings on him.
There are no strings on me. Heal the fluffy boy.
His eyes are beautiful.
Susie.
I love the hands in the phone's attack. It's really weird. Even though I usually take a crap ton of damage from this. He is Neo. I still feel cheated that we never got a Metaton Neo boss fight. Or did we? I forget. Yeah, we just didn't get one right. The joke was that there is no boss fight.
So powerful that you just knocked him out immediately.
I still feel cheated though. Like he could have just made that a boss fight and delayed the game longer. Yeah.
I'm pretty sure that's intentional. So we don't really know much about it, but we kind of get the impression that the discarded machine was like a project Alphys was working on, but it's like a computer file because you're in the computer world. But that this is the computer file for Metaton's body.
That's a good theory.
So that's why it's like called Metaton, or not Metaton. This is why it's called Spamton Neo, and why the heart turns yellow and stuff like that. Like there's, and also the music. Yeah, also the music has motifs from the Metaton Neo music. Upon other motifs as well.
Don't shoot the bombs for this part, by the way.
Yeah, a lot of the attacks are like Metaton's attacks, stuff like that.
Yeah, unfortunately the stream is a little behind, so I couldn't like. Yeah, but whatever.
I'm a fan.
It'd be sweaty in the desert.
Okay, cool. I can do that. The old college try. Yeah. I mean, the point is that you tried it, and then you saw, you know, you
yeah. The
into
point
the fight.
is that you level up in real life by just remembering what it did before, and you get better at it.
Right. Big issue.
Alright. It's up to you.
You.
But yeah. But I definitely wanted to watch you do that because I think the fight is cool.
The fight is cool.
And funny.
And very funny.
Super cool and fun. Super cool and fun.